So we did an AWS course last year, and one of my favorite parts was actually the discussion on the elastic load balancers, and not just really the instructions, but actually the project that we had at the end. In that project, we went over some of the steps that are needed to basically configure the load balancer, and that again, one of the early stages is configuring the listeners here, which I kind of call the front end of the load balancer. And then, of course, we need to register the targets underneath the target group. And for me, that's the back end. We had a pretty sweet visual depiction here that, of course, was manually drawn to try to provide a demonstration, a visualization for the end user. But one of the gaps was that in AWS, you had to bounce around, and whoever you were describing or teaching or sharing this with, they needed to have an understanding, and you were left wondering, did they really get it? So I'm happy to announce that AWS recently basically listened to some of us that gave that feedback, and they basically answered that toll, and we're going to see that here just shortly. So we've gone ahead because it's been over a year, and we've recreated an environment that's very similar to what we had there in that project. So we've run the Terraform, and then of course, if we come back here, we have those two instances running. We've got our ALB, our application load balancer. And if we come to our listeners, this again, we're not using any encryption. This is port 80 straight through just for demonstration purposes. And back to the target groups, we can see that we have two targets on the back end and different availability zones there as well. Of course, the health checks basic there, no changes, and everything's kind of straight. But like we said, AWS listened to many of us through comments, feeds, or really in production, we have meetings quarterly, sometimes weekly from time to time with their architects to go over things. And this was honestly something that I brought up, and they had noted that they were working on something. So if we come back here into the console to load balancers, we see that there's various tabs. We used to have just about 4 or 5 from memory, but now we've got these new ones. And one of the most amazing ones, if we click on resource map and then of course new, this is very basic again, but this is a concrete visualization of what's occurring here. We see that we only have one rule up front on this ALB, one listener configured on HTTP, and of course port 80, and then what's going to happen or what's the action, and then we don't have any conditions to separate it like we did in that project depending on the source address. But this again will forward to a target group, and again this would click or open a new window if we needed to go back there, but we just went over that. And then that target group, how's that configured? This is of course the name, and then the targets here. And what's pretty cool is if we needed to share this with an outside entity, is we could click this filter, and if there were IP addresses there that were shared, we could basically hide that. We don't have that configured here, but again, something short, sweet, and simple to many, especially those that are coming in or that may come in after the fact and learn the cloud. There's always new iterations. If you came in 5 years ago, 4, 3, 2, 1, just like in video games, sports, etc., there's just different things that seem trivial or standard. But if you've been around for a while, these are wants and asks and needs that have been basically lingering a lot of our minds. So again, just wanted to share that with you and really go over that and highlight. Again, like I said, if this was production and there were tons of different rules configured, this could really demonstrate to an audience of what's going on there. And it could also serve as an artifact if you needed to have those annual audits and show a visual representation of what's happening for your back-end applications. This could fit the bill for that. So I'm very happy. And like I said, sometimes good things come to those who wait. But again, thank each and every one of you out there again for rocking and here with me today. Very short video, but just wanted to demonstrate and show this new feature that I'm very happy that AWS listened to us. But until next time, stay safe, take care of yourselves, and peace.